Dear Esther, I have lost track of how long I have been here, and how many visits I have made of all. Certainly the landmarks are now so familiar to me that I have to remind myself to actually see the forms and shapes in front of me. I could stumble blind across these rocks, the edges of these precipices, without fear of missing my step and plummeting down to sea. Besides, I have always considered that when it is fall, it is critical to keep one's eyes firmly open.
Okay, welcome to the Gaming League, people. I'm Arcxenis here, and I'm playing some Dear Esther. Well, yeah, I got it from the Steam Summer Sale, and besides that, stumbling with I have no idea what happened with the intro there, or if it went off crazy. Not really sure what kind of game this is. Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. So I decided to purchase it. It looks really good though. Let's see. Well, shit. It's very disgusting toilet. This house is, other than that, this house is lovely. Just look at it. It's nice brownish sink. The detailed walls. Looks like a map. Wonder where I'm supposed to go. Can't. Doesn't look like I can jump or any of that. Okay. Well. Whoa. What the heck? That was weird. Still just... yeah. Just a broken old boat. Oh, if I hold the mouse down, zoom in. Still just... I must say though, this game does look very good. From what I read, this was based off a mod from quite a few years ago. It probably turned into an actual. Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. It's been quite a few people. Okay. Anything down there? I want to try running. Just walking aimlessly around, no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, this is a very dirty beach. Very clear water here. It's just this one. Can you swim? Oh, I can't see at all. I don't think you can. That may have been determined.
Those islands in the distance, I'm sure, are nothing more than relics of another time, sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming. I wash the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries.
It feels more like a graphic novel. Maybe gameplay. All I'm doing is walking around. I can zoom in. No idea what I'm doing. The narration's still a little stuttering.
A wonderful sight. The moon cresting the junction between the cliff path and the stone circle. It cast a shadow of the ridge across the beach, all the world as if you had signed your name in untidy handwriting.
The heck? Arcxenis bleeding. That's a looks like a radio tower out there in the distance. No way, am I on an island? Or is this just a storm?
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid, or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
I wonder what kind of infection he's talking about.
We are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
Okay, hold on, we are back. Okay, people, I am back. I disabled desync, hoping maybe I was pausing it, starting the narration. Or not. So well, let's see.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life. I threw my arms wide and the cliff opened out before me, making this rough home. I transferred my belongings from the bothy on the mount and tried to live here instead. It was cold at night, and the sea lapped at the entrance at high tide. To climb the peak, I must first venture even deeper into the veins of the island, where the signals are blocked altogether. Then will I understand them, when I stand on the summit and they flow into me, uncorrupted.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this place looks pretty creepy. Yeah, this guy, we don't want to face him. Wait, did I just okay, and the music playing. Okay, what? Wait, what? Okay, I am confused. Camping down there. Oh, okay. I guess we head back up into the closer to the center of the island that we were trading. Slowly walk over there. Take this. Oh man, it'd be nice if I could run over there. Also, I do like the music though. I'll give it that. Okay, so I come from up there. Can't be like wearing a circle around the cave. And I'm going somewhere else. I'm heading over to the tower.
He still maintains he wasn't drunk, but tired. I can't make the judgment or the distinction anymore. I was drunk when I landed here, and tired too. I walked up the cliff path in near darkness and camped in the bay where the trawler lies beached. It was only at dawn that I saw the bothy and decided to make my temporary lodgings there. I was expecting just the aerial and a transmitter stashed in a weatherproof box somewhere on the mount. It had an air of uneasy permanence to it. Like all the other buildings here, erosion seems to have evaded it completely.
Okay, people, I'll be back. See if I can fix the power. Okay, I am back. And hopefully that fixed it. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, I am back. Not sure it's causing me problems. People shouldn't really have much of a problem with this, considering we've done many other things. But okay, proceed on. Oh yeah, people, and just a hint. You shouldn't drink, because clearly if you do, you'll land on the shore of some random island or coast that you know about wandering aimlessly on the cliffs, just like this guy here. Pretty dark here. Oh gosh, what was that? Oh, okay, loading screen. Okay, this may take a while. Oh, wait, oh wow, of course.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services. But although I can always see it in my rear mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull a shore.
Okay. I think it's because how large this place is, being a toll on the street. It's very nice set pieces. So good. So I think, from what I'm getting so far is that you just walked around and covered the store. Doesn't seem like there's any real gameplay elements here. Oh, that looks cool. Sorry about that. Just stare at the ship as we walk silence. Oh, it's a cargo ship. I can't believe I just noticed that. So, is this somebody's trade route? I'm pretty sure cargo ships don't just happen to lay down crash on the floor.
All night the boy has kept me lucid. I sat when I was at the very edge of despair, when I thought I would never unlock the secret of the island. I sat at the edge and I watched the idiot boy blink through the night. He's mute and he's retarded, and he has no thought in his little head but to blink each wave and each minute until the morning comes and renders him blind as well as deaf mute. In many ways, we have much in common.
Oh gosh, that's not